trial underway for a man accused of killing a Bethel woman that he met on a dating app. Bridgeport police say Brandon Roberts and Emily Todd briefly dated before she ended things. News 12 Connecticut's Marissa Alter reports from the courthouse.
Emily Todd's family members have been waiting more than 3 years for the start of this trial. They previously protested a plea deal that would have given Brandon Roberts 45 years in prison. Today, Todd's loved ones packed the courtroom, many of them quietly crying as the trial began with pictures of how her body was found and graphic photos of her autopsy. Testimony in Brandon Roberts' trial began with the owner of a Bridgeport shellfish business taking the stand. He's the one who called 911 the morning of December 9th, 2018, after his partner noticed something along the shore near the city's public boat ramp.
He told me that he thought he saw a doll on the beach. So I walked back up to the dock with him, and the person was face down, and I saw sand on the shoes, and I says, "Joe, this is not good." So I grabbed the phone.
The jury heard next from some of the officers who responded to that call and found 25-year-old Emily Todd dead, face down in the sand with a bullet wound to the back of her head. Detective Juan Serrano said his team had to process the scene quickly.
The water was rising, the high tide was coming in, and we were afraid that it was going to wash the body out.
Serrano testified investigators found a shell casing in the sand, along with a shoe print they made a casting of. Next, State's Attorney Joseph Corradino called the deputy chief medical examiner who performed the autopsy on Todd's body. Dr. Maura DeJoseph testified Todd was killed by a single bullet that entered the back of her neck and exited her right cheek, causing serious damage to major anatomy.
For the cervical spine, the spinal cord, the jugular vein, carotid artery. There were fragments of the bullet left behind.
The state's final witness of the day was an FBI agent who testified Robert's cell phone was traced to the vicinity of the murder scene the night Todd was killed. Special Agent Jim Wines said it also pinged off towers near other locations relevant to the case, including where Todd's car was found and her debit card later used. Testimony continues here Tuesday. Police have said Roberts confessed to killing Todd during an interview with them. That recorded statement is expected to be introduced to the jury at some point this week. In Bridgeport, Marissa Alter, News 12 Connecticut.